Yo, what the? Hey everybody, how you doing? Sunnyvale Reject is back in the house with another video for my friends and family. That's right, I'm talking to you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang with me. Consider today's video more like a bonus video. It's not like I wasn't thinking about you guys, but I was damn sure not thinking about doing this particular video because I just now recently discovered the Try Not to Die book series. Try Not to Die. Have you ever read it? Have you heard anything about it? I never have. Now, the series was written by Mark Tullius and a host of other authors like Duncan Ralston, Donna Gonzalez. To date, there are about 25 books in the series. The first was published in 2013 by Vinsiri Press, and it was titled Try Not to Die at Grandmother's House. While I was digging around on Amazon, in the About the Author section, there's a splendid little bio of Mark Tullius, and he is the author of two other nonfiction books, right, that he says are both inspired by a reckless lifestyle, playing Ivy League football and battering the hell out of my brain as an unsuccessful MMA fighter and boxer. He hopes to spread awareness and hope to others that suffer traumatic brain injury symptoms, which is noble. He lives in California with his wife, 2 kids, 5 cats, and his one demon named Derek, who makes random appearances in his life and on his social media pages. Okay, enough talking. Let's look at some books. Number 1 in my Try Not to Die book collection is Try Not to Die in the Pandemic. Look, try not to die in the pandemic. Try not to die at all. More than 24 ways to die, just one correct path. Do you have what it takes to survive? Welcome aboard the cruise ship Aria. The ship is docked indefinitely in the San Francisco Bay thanks to the heliovirus ravaging the world along with the guests and crew. Your family is ill and under quarantine, so it's up to you to watch out for them. To make matters worse, a terrorist group uses the situation to their advantage. With every choice possibly being your last, will you be able to do whatever it takes to survive this interactive novel? You will certainly find that out because, after all, the choices are yours to make. That's right, that's awesome. The reader takes ownership, and you get to see just how much your choices have to do with the outcome of the story. I dig it. Were you guys a fan of Choose Your Own Adventure? If you are, this harkens back to those days. It's very nostalgic and reminds me about the wholesome reason why I started to read. I didn't just read to escape. I did, but you're learning language, you're learning about relationships, you're learning about family dynamics, you're learning about survival, you know? Okay. Maybe not. It's Try Not to Die in the Wizard's Tower. Like the Dark Tower vibes from Stephen King, maybe. It's pretty cool though. These are all matte, and the spines are a lot like Terror Academy. I don't know why. There's some behind me. They're on this side though. Yeah, it does. It does kind of look like Terror Academy. Just nostalgic all around, you know? But not for kids. Not for kids. These are twisted, violent, dark stories. Your name is Lucky. Your entire life you have lived at the inn, at the base of the impenetrable Wizard's Tower. But now you're stuck inside the mysterious tower, mercy to its puzzles, traps, creatures, and magic. The odds aren't in your favor. Not much hope for a no-good, half-nothing, half-dwarf. Remember what old Melkin taught you and use what smarts you got. Be careful who you trust and who you hate in this interactive novel because death isn't always the worst case. May your choices be wise, your heart true, and luck on your side to escape alive and victorious. Enter the wizard's tower if you dare. This one's thicker than some of the others. Yeah, page count. This one is what? Wow, this one's 298. The pandemic is 192. We got the Wild West. Try not to die in the Wild West. I can hear the hooves. Cloppity clop, cloppity clop. I can hear them. Welcome to the Wild West, a time of exploration, independence, and countless opportunities for death. You've been to Placerita town often to sell your father's ironworks, but never have you experienced a day like this. Jumpin' John and his gang of outlaws are tearing apart the town, and the sheriff's doing nothing to stop them. You'll have to steer clear of the gang and brave the dangers of the desert if you're going to survive in this interactive novel. Watch your back, choose wisely, and be careful who you trust. It's wits versus might as you try to stay alive in the Wild Wild West. You see, all the colors are cool on the covers. They're all different. All the stories are different. So many different ways to die, so many different possible outcomes, and only one path to survival. There you go. That's very cool. Try not to die at Death Fest. Hey, come on, man. I know this book is about music. Obviously, they're at a death metal concert. They probably get trapped in a mosh pit or something like that, and they got to work their way out of it. Or maybe they go backstage and they walk through a portal. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, I was the first one to put that on their book. I know that. But what can you do? But the back is cool too. Look, don't let me neglect the back. Yeah. Really cool. This one doesn't have a what it's about thing on it, because they use the back cover for art. So we'll just have to imagine it. Think about it. Super high. Damn, look at that. Super high. Try not to die. Super high. Try not to die. Super high. Okay. One night, one bad trip, one chance to survive. Your shooting skills have taken you to the championship. Your late father would be proud. After the big event, you're heading to Miami to celebrate with your cousin and his wild crew. Your uncle warns you about the city's dangers, but you're ready for an unforgettable night. Miami has other plans. People are losing control, turning violent, attacking without reason. At first it seems like a drug-fueled nightmare, but something far more sinister is behind the madness. The city is unraveling, and you're trapped in the chaos. In this interactive thriller, every choice you make determines your fate. Will you outthink the attackers, escape the carnage, and survive the night? Or will you become just another victim of Miami's descent into horror? Far out, right? I hope I'm doing it justice. I got the 6. I read 2 in one day. You could read probably more than that, honestly. But I was hoping it wouldn't end, really, but I made some good choices. So this is the last book in my Try Not to Die book series. It's Try Not to Die in the Shadowlands. It's Try Not to Die in the Shadowlands. Tragedy has struck. Your younger brother is dead, and the world holds you responsible. Tommy was a strong swimmer, yet he drowned in your backyard pool when you were supposed to be watching. See? All very, very different. Now, today is his funeral, and he's back as a shadowy figure, pulling you into a brutal world filled with monstrous creatures and deadly landscapes. The rules are simple. Survive the Shadowlands, or die trying. Damn right. Damn right. Guys, that's it. I don't have any more awesome books to show you. But this might very well be my new favorite book series. Oh, come on, that's saying a lot. You know, I love Point Horror. I love Fear Street. I'm not really enjoying the Dead Time Stories book I'm reading right now, so I started reading John Saul and Betrayal, you know, the Fear Street saga. But these are fun, man, and you don't have to put too much work into it. You just kick back and enjoy, and it's like it's like acting in or directing an awesome horror film. All right, that's it. I'm shutting up. You guys are amazing. Get out there and enjoy the day. Stay cool. Thanks for watching the Sunnyvale Reject. Right, Gaby?
Yep.